Welcome back to InvestRand, where we take the guesswork out of property investing. In today's video, we're going to be talking about location. Why does location matter in property investing, and how does this one single thing make such a big contribution to your investment success? If I had to ask you, are you looking to generate cash flow from your property investments? Or are you somebody who's looking to generate capital growth, meaning that you're investing in a property and over time you get to realize the value of your investment? If you're struggling to answer these questions, that means you are not alone. Actually, many investors struggle answering this question because many investors don't know the difference between cash flowing investment properties and capital growth properties. So don't worry, that's why we're here today, so we can be able to differentiate between the two and tell you in which location can you find properties that will help you achieve your investment goal. So now let's talk about why location matters when you're buying an investment property. First of all, location is one of those things in real estate they say is everything. Now, why do they say this? They say this because some areas are prime for cash flow properties, while some areas are really great for capital growth properties. I want to use Johannesburg as an example, and let's unpack this in detail. When you're looking for cash flowing locations, if you're using Johannesburg as an example, you're looking at an area that has high tenant demand, but it also has low property prices. These areas, you can identify them by their strong rental demand. What that means is Johannesburg, for example, as a city, you're looking at areas like Auckland Park, you're looking at areas like Braamfontein, you're looking at areas like inner city Johannesburg. Those are areas where you're going to find a lot of cash flow. Areas like this are prevalent for having a lot of young professionals, students, and people who are looking for accommodation day to day. You can actually just walk down the street and find somebody looking for a place to stay today. On the other hand, when you're looking for areas that will show you great capital growth, this is areas where you're investing today and you have a very long-term view of building wealth, that maybe in 20 years, 30 years time, you can be able to realize the value of your investment that you're making today. These are very good areas where, there's a lot of exclusive amenities. But in detail, if you had to use Johannesburg, for example, you're looking at areas like Sandton City, you're looking at areas like Rosebank, looking at areas like Waterfall. Also, you're looking at areas like Melrose Arch. So those are really good areas for investors with lots of capital, and they are not, in a hurry to make an income out of those properties, and they're willing to wait a long period of time. So what makes these areas work for capital growth or work for cash flow? An incredible question. It all comes back to the amenities and the needs, the specific needs that these areas are meeting for their tenants. In cash flowing areas, we have a lot of tenants who are looking for convenience. Think transport, really great public transport must be in that area. You're thinking really affordable schools. You're also looking at affordable shopping options. These are the three main drivers of amenities that drive the cash flowing market. In capital growth areas, we are talking about lifestyle. There's something that's very, very important to a tenant or a buyer in this area. And by the way, they're willing to pay for it. These are people who are looking for business centers. They're looking for luxury shopping malls. They're also looking for exclusive amenities that only them can get access to it. And that means that these people are willing to move into that area, invest in that area, and stay in that area in order for them to access those amenities. Now, let's talk about you, the investor. Your goals really matter and have to be well defined before you even invest in property. Let's say that you're looking for immediate cash. If you're looking for immediate cash flow, then a cash flow environment and a cash flow property is the best one for you. But if you're somebody who's saying, I don't need the money right now, I'm willing to wait for years in order to play the long-term game when it comes to property investing, then capital growth opportunities are really great for you. That means you're going to look at places where people prioritize lifestyle for both tenants and buyers, and you must be willing to pay for it, and you must be willing to become patient for a long period of time in order for you to realize the value of your capital appreciation in the property that you invest in. Now, let's talk about the capital requirements and financing options you have for each type of area. Of course, different type of areas require different levels of capital investment from your side as the investor. Cash flowing areas have a lower cost to entry most of the time, making it very accessible for first-time investors or people who are looking for budget-friendly starts in their portfolio. Whereas when it comes to capital growth areas, most of the time you require a little bit more when it comes to your capital investment, especially your buying costs. And this is making it a little bit possible for people who are already seasoned investors who are looking to scale their portfolios, or people who are not worried about getting immediate capital or immediate return on their investment. And by the way, InvestRand is able to help you in financing options for each type of area that you're looking for. All it comes down to is your investment goals as a property investor. One of the most frequently asked questions we get at InvestRand is, which investment property is best for me or my profile or my goals? The honest truth is, investors come from all walks of life, but what's consistent is that most of the time your investment profile matches very well to your property type. For example, young professionals and those who are looking for immediate cash flow, they find that cash flowing properties in cash flowing areas are the best investment for their portfolio. Whereas people who are saying, I don't have a problem with immediate cash flow, but I'm looking for something that is safe and I'm willing to wait for years, and perhaps they even have higher capital cost, then those people usually like properties that are in capital growth environments. So what that means is, at InvestRand, we will definitely create an investor profile for you and match you with the right investment property that aligns with your goals.